Hi guys, it's Liliana the Magnificent and welcome back to my main city, Dukes of Honey. In this video, I am going to touch on some of the details and features of a speed leveling thread. So I did create a previous video of speed leveling in action and I will have it linked up here. But one of my friends actually reached out to me and asked if I could go over just the specifications and details of what a speed leveling thread is and how to do it outside of it being in action, because it was very fast paced and obviously my commentary was just hilarious and all over the place because even I couldn't stop laughing in that video. So let's dig in and go over some of those features a bit more. And leading into this is going to be my little commentary, but this is the 5th or 6th time that I've had to redo this video because of the buffoons that I have in my guild. So to start it, let's say, welcome back. Will I ever be able to do this video? Find out this time on Dukes of Honey. Alright, so first things first, you're going to want to have a speed leveling thread separate than your 1.9 leveling thread. And actually, that is a really nice kind of moment because they're both right next to each other, but here are both of them. They are two different threads in Guild, just because it is way too busy to have speed leveling being done within your systematic 1.9 leveling thread. You just want to have everything clean and separate. The title of the thread, just like all the rest, you're going to want to have the qualifications to be using the thread. So you're going to want to be using 1.9 locks because those are the fastest that you can do. They're the biggest bang for your buck. And also how many people you need, which is 5 people for the building. How speed leveling is different than a 1.9 thread is that once you call a spot in the speed leveling thread, you will maintain that spot for every level that comes next. So you're not changing levels, you don't have to call them again. Once you call it once, you are set. That's what you drop for every single level that you do. So first thing that you're going to want to do, oh geez, okay, let's just dig into this. First thing that you're going to want is you're going to want to link your great building, and so we're going to pretend that we're going to do my Haga. Along with that, you're going to want to say, example, I want to level 10 times, oh geez, crap, 3 hours. They better be good this time. And 3 hours, if anyone is interested. They're so terrible. Oh, geez. Then from there, people will come in, they'll filter, they'll mention that they want to be a part of the thread. You give them kind of notices, hey, in 30 minutes, I'd like to do the speed leveling, something of that nature. You're going to also say call spots 1 through 5 below. And we'll give some kind of examples. So oftentimes Leander will call spot. So maybe it'll be Leander 1. Then how about Urena 2? Maybe Max would take 3. We'll do Ambro 4 and Elmea 5. And let's say those were the people that called them. That's how they would send them. God, I hope that they don't say something. Oh, jeez. But anywho, from there then, when the time actually comes, you're going to want to relink your great building just so that it is easily accessible and it's the first thing that people kind of see so they don't have to scroll up all the time. And then you're going to come, as a GB owner, you're going to want to have the GB investment calculator. If you are a participant, I would also highly suggest that you have this open just because it doesn't hurt to have lots of double checking going on. And in the past, everybody was kind of responsible for doing it on their own, but somebody had mentioned on my 1.9 speed leveling thread video previously that in their guild, it's the GB owner's responsibility to actually copy paste this awesome little key at the bottom. So I think that's something that I'm going to ask that our guildmates do, because I think that is so easy and fantastic. But looking at my great building, it is a 26, and you want to kind of check. It's always nice because you see 26 with arrows going to 27, and that will show you the same here. So you want those to match, and in speed leveling, that's very important because you're going to be clicking through levels very quickly. Along with that, as a GB owner, you're going to want to take note of the amount total investment that you're going to want to do, and also be mindful of this 5th position as well. Right now, it's a 0 forge point donation, but let's say you have somebody in guild who really wants the BPs and medals, then instead of this 0, you might say, actually in the thread, that 5th can go for 1 forge point for BPs and medals. And so then you'll get even some, maybe people that don't have arcs, but then they're coming in with getting lots of just rewards for being a part of it too, and then it gives them experience as well. But that's nice. Make sure though, if you're using that you're subtracting it from the total that you need to actually donate as a GB owner. This will be the amount that everybody donates within the thread. Did I copy paste that? No, I didn't. So let's say we were about to start. I would want to have this posted so that everybody can see it. It would be a lot easier, but be kind of conscientious too as a GB owner. You want to make things as easy as possible. Also post the link just so that it's ready to go. Then you kind of go for it and you go for a free-for-all, and everybody will, every single level, they will take the same spots over and over and over again. And let's see, I know I did this on my cape, so let's see if we can't go back in time. Oh geez, that was way too back in time. I know I've done it before. I wanted to kind of show you guys, but I know if not, then you can see it within the other level. Yeah, we're just going to do that. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Go check out the other video and you'll see everybody kind of just popping in and doing the same levels over and over again. Something to be really mindful of as a GB owner, you want to make sure that before you get started, go into the actual great building itself and unlock to the level that you want to speed level. So right now, and this is something I always say, keep your great buildings locked until you need them. You want to be in control of when they unlock. So for now, let's say I wanted to go up that 10 levels, then I would unlock this to level 38. This is much easier than you as a GB owner having to unlock it every single time. Just because then everybody else doesn't have to wait for you. It's just ready to go. That's helpful. Make sure that you have enough BPs to get to that level as well. So it's actually kind of helpful if it is unlocked to that level, because then you know you have enough BPs for it. If you don't have enough BPs, then you're kind of limited on how many levels you can go. Also be mindful of the forge points that you have in your inventory, because you are going to be dropping an excessive amount at once in order to lock everybody in. You're not going to be, as a GB owner, you're not going to be doing each of these for each one. You're going to be just dropping in this amount right away, whereas everybody else is doing their specified amounts. Along with that, as a GB owner, make sure as you're going up levels that you are checking that these match within your actual building itself, because it can move very quickly. But I think that covers everything, and I hope this was really helpful, and thank you to my wonderful guildmates for complying this time and not making me laugh exceptionally hard. There will not be a bloopers video because the last one was super inappropriate, and you two know who you are. But anyway, you guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for spending some time. Hopefully this was helpful. Bye.